So everybody I ain't want got released. And everybody I wanted them to keep is still here. Today was a good day. Oh, and yes, I want Cam Newton. Yes. Good people. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? It's cut day for everybody. Mad players on the chopping block. Mad rosters shifting around. People freaking out. This person got cut. That person got cut. And I waited. I was like, I know they're going to cut somebody I don't want them to cut. They're going to keep somebody I don't want them to keep. I'm going to be in my feelings. No, the Cowboys did not do that at all. I'm liking the moves that I've seen get made. Like, I can't complain about nothing. You know, let me look at this list, man, of the waived people or released, or however you want to call it. First and foremost, Ben DiNucci out of there. Now, I ain't too hyped because I don't want him to be the practice squad quarterback neither. Please let DiNucci just be gone for good. Garrett Gilbert got cut. Caught me off guard. I thought they was going to keep both. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I know the battle. I thought Gilbert might win, but they just went with Rush. You know what I'm saying? They went with Rush. That I'm telling you, that Houston game really elevated him. Other people raved Johnny Dixon, Osiris Mitchell, those receivers. Reggie Davis, receiver. Aaron Parker, receiver. Brandon Smith, receiver. All gone. And then the funny thing is, give me 1 second because I'm trying to look at my notes that I took down. So they kept 5 receivers. They kept Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, Malik Turner, and Simi Fehoko. So I'm like, how's that possible? Because, you know, CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown are on the reserve COVID-19 list. It's the way to stash and move rosters around. I don't get it. The Cowboys is pimping this COVID thing better than other teams, I'm feeling like. Maybe I'm not in the know, but I like the way they're doing this. Because everybody was speculating Malik Turner or Simi Fehoko. They both on the active 53 right now. But it's the initial 53. So we're going to see what happens in the coming days with the COVID-19 thing, who they're going to stash, how they're going to make this work. But I like the way they moving and shaking with this thing because these are both players. I like Malik Turner. He had an excellent camp, better than Simi. But I like Simi's upside and what I think he can turn into. So I ain't want to get rid of him neither because he ain't going to clear waivers. Somehow they found a way to keep both. Now, with CD coming back in days and Noah coming back in days, I'm very interested to see what they do. But right now, we got all our receivers somehow. Amazing. You go back to there. Jaquan Hardy released. Brendan Knox released. I don't know if they'll end up on the practice squad. One of them will probably be our practice squad running back. Nick Ralston released. I think the Cowboys are hoping he clears waivers because it's not a fullback league and we kind of waiting on ourselves. So you can kind of put Nick out into the streets and wait for him to come back because I don't think nobody going to pick him up. Most teams don't value a fullback like we do. So you can stash him. I like that move. Then you got tight ends, Nick Eubanks, some dude named, I don't even going to try to say it first name, last name Lynn, Jeremy Sprinkle. They were all waived. But I feel like Sprinkle will end up on the practice squad and we'll be able to bring him up if we need to. We know who our starting tight ends are. No need for me to go through that. Tackles, Eric Smith, Isaiah Alarcon. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. I like him, man. Somebody get him some cake. But on a serious note, I feel like you can cut him, but the Cowboys get to keep him somehow because of the pathway program that he's in. So he'll still be on our practice squad. He's safe because of the program that he's in. So it's kind of like a roster spot at 54th person, basically. You can keep him around. Without worrying about anybody snatching him up. Darian Thompson got released. Now let's hope that Darian Thompson stays released. No disrespect to Darian Thompson, but he's washed up. Or was he ever good? He okay, but not for us. Go be okay somewhere else. Stephen Parker, safety, released. Tyler Coyle got released. And I liked him, man. I thought he could maybe turn into something at one point, but Ain't that big a deal because we got Izzy, and I like Izzy's upside. Izzy been balling. Speaking of safeties, we get to keep Izzy. That was you're looking at the safety room and you're wondering, man, who they gonna get rid of? With KZ, Malik Hooker, Izzy, Mukwamu, and then you got Jaron Curse, who I thought he was gone yesterday for that whole this sucks thing, but we get to keep all of the good safeties on our team. And I told y'all I feel like Curse is going to be running in that big nickel set when we have 3 safeties on the field at the same time. Watch out for that. I'm telling you, because Curse kind of can be a hybrid linebacker like Neal. DNs, we got rid of Austin. I ain't going to say it. I'm going to mess his last name up. And Rondel Carter. Now, Rondel Carter, I feel like had a decent camp. It's a numbers game. And if it comes down to Carter or a Nye, you can't get rid of a Nye. I know yesterday I was saying that I would trade him for a good swing tackle because I know he has value. But at the end of the day, a Nye was flashing through the camp. Flashing. That spin move is crucial, I'm telling you. I feel like a Nye might be a futures play. Like, don't quite get rid of him. He's going to be viable for this team. So you keep him. Last person is Jake McQuaid. And the long snapper got released. And I think they said the Cowboys is just playing a numbers game with the way they're pimping their roster because they know who's scooping up a long snapper. He going to be just sitting there waiting for the Cowboys to bring him back on as they start doing more roster shuffling, shifting people to the practice squad. But you have to get down to 53. That is the rules. And that's been done. So I'm good. Now, that out the way, I'm sure we'll get more in depth into the releases, who they going to be keeping. Fine. Let's talk Cam Newton. Because that's been the hot button issue all day. People been all up, like the timeline, Twitter timeline. Cowboys _fan talk. Y'all follow a brother if y'all want to, man. That's why I get out my quick thoughts all day, every day. And if you want to communicate with me a little bit easier, hit me on Twitter. Cam Newton is better than Cooper Rush. All right, that's it. No, but seriously. Cam Newton is better than Cooper Rush. I don't know why this is a debate. It shouldn't be a discussion. He's better than him. Even though Cam has had injury problems and his throwing motion's been off and all this extra stuff, he's still, first of all, he's been a league MVP. Cooper Rush can barely stay on a roster. Has been cut multiple times. It shouldn't be a discussion. The only thing that you can bring up about Cam is will he mess up the locker room? Is he too cocky? Blase, blase, blase. Listen, Cam Newton will be fine. Cam Newton wants to rebuild his image. He wants to be a starter again, sure. But right now, at the time you've been cut, it's hard to go jump and be a starter if someone don't get hurt. The league year is starting too soon. Ain't nobody swapping up their quarterbacks now. They rolling with what they got because unless you can deal with an injury, you're not bringing in Cam Newton right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a story will break. Cam Newton to Washington. That's what I've been trying to see. People been saying he's going back with Ron Rivera. Ron ain't swapping from Fitzpatrick. He's not. So Cam, if you want to rebuild your image, come do like everyone does. Come to Dallas. Be a great soldier. Be behind Dak. Be used in specific packages because Cam is excellent on the goal line. Be a big brother. Be a mentor. Play a position. You'll definitely be in the limelight because you'll be on the Cowboys. And your time will come again. I think that, look at Teddy Bridgewater. He played his position in New Orleans. He got his shot. Now, do I think Dak could go down physically? No. I'm not putting that in the atmosphere. Is Dak susceptible to a COVID exposure and we lose him for a game or something? Very possible. Very possible. Now, I know this is the other hot button issue. Cam Newton and his steadfast stance on not getting the vaccine. That could probably limit this whole conversation. It probably could. Well, let's just speak in the hypothetical. Let's be positive. Let's just say Cam does get the vaccine. I want him on the team. Period, point blank. If Cam does not want to do it, that probably will be a non-starter for Jerry. They probably won't even bring him in. But there's not a better place to back up nobody in the NFL than in Dallas. Because you're going to be front and center. You play your position all year, you will 100% get a shot somewhere next year. You know what I'm saying? But look, I just want to say yes. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong about Cam Newton. Tell me about any cuts that you was mad about. I think that they did this thing perfectly. I'm loving the way that the Cowboys did cut today. They really pimped the whole COVID reserves thing. I don't know if it was on purpose. Some of this stuff feel like it's on purpose. Like making sure certain people got exposed. I don't know. I ain't trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist guy, but they pimped this perfectly. To keep all the receivers somehow, like miraculously, Noah Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Lee Turner, Simi, and we got the three-headed monster. Like, Cowboys, I gotta give it to them. Today, y'all got busy. But Cam Newton would be the perfect backup. There are some other good backups that could be released, and we could discuss. But right now, my money, if I could push it into the middle of the table, is on Cam Newton. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I'll holla.